All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first two plays.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Let's go.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now second and 13. On second down, Ryan. He'll buy some time right. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. 23 yards on the play. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Out to his left. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Again on second and 10, it's Ryan. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. Again, it's Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. On third down, it's Prescott. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did it.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Second down, Prescott. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Prescott to throw it. And this one brought in by Gathers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Awesome.
Running with Elliott. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
4th and 2 is normally a passing down. But in this case, they decided to give it to their running back, and he did get the first down.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. On second down, Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Now Prescott. He's going to air one out. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into Atlanta territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a first and goal to go at the 7. Now Prescott. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. A second down throw for Prescott. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. And they'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here.
54, Sam. Let's go.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They will run again with Coleman, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Ryan. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Now Ryan on 2nd down. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Let's go.
Now Ryan on 1st down. The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Get up! Three down. Hey, check. 3 down. Check three. Hey, gun. Mike's 50. I'm scared. Tight dog.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Now it's Ryan. Caught by Sanu. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place.
Let's go.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go. 11.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. That is the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Gun. Let's go.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Ryan. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And shedding through the tackle. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They go to Elliott again. And an Elliott run. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Looking and finding Allen Hurns. Dak finding the former Jag Hurns for the Dallas 1st down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. Made him
what do you mean by that, Corporal?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then it curls back inside for the completion.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
3rd and long for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
Get up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it's a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Sean Lee in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Hey, gun.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 45. This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. To throw is Prescott. It's caught right side, it turns. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. A first down carry by Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A give to Elliott. And some room to maneuver. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Hey, let's go.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And now it's 2nd down. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He'll look to throw. He finds Coleman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to go to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Yeah, the Falcons going to use another timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Now Prescott. Now they set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 6 seconds now, 5 seconds.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, we saw a close game.